This is why having a mentor when you're in business or you're doing anything exponential in your life is so vital, and it's the literal cheat code. And I don't want to just say it, I just want you to believe it, right? So think about Michael Jordan. Did he have a coach? Think about Kendrick Lamar. Did he have Dr. Dre? Name an Olympic athlete that does not have a coach. You can't, because it's stupid. It doesn't exist. All the greatest people, all the smartest people, the most successful people realize that they need a mentor in order to get further than everybody else, because it's the literal cheat code. I've spent a lot of time trying to make music and trying to create my own business. I spent 10 years trying to figure out things by myself because I was ignorant and I thought that I could figure it out myself. And so I decided not to hire any mentors. I decided to try it. And I kept starting up something new, falling on my face, starting up something new, falling on my face, starting up, falling for 10 years versus spending those 10 years just hiring a mentor in the beginning so that I could have 10 years of growth versus 10 years of constantly starting over. So I'm gonna show you this. This is your knowledge awareness. This pie chart right here, you see this little sliver? This is all the things that you know right now. You know how to post on social media. You know how to maybe get clients. You know how to do this. You know how to do certain things. This bigger portion of the pie is the things that you know that you don't know. There's things that you realize you need to get better at. There's marketing, there's sales. It depends who you are, but you know that a certain amount of skill sets, you have a certain amount of knowledge. There's a bigger portion of things that you realize that you don't know. But this right here is not the worst part. The worst part is here. There's this giant invisible circle around this entire amount of awareness that you have about knowledge. And this circle is the things that you don't know that you don't know. How do you solve a problem if you don't know the problem exists? You wouldn't even take the time to solve the problem because you don't know that there is a problem there. That's your blind spot. Especially in business, there's always going to be things that you don't know that you don't know. A mentor has been through this path that you want to go down. They've done it, they've been aware, they've fallen, they failed, they had their own mentors. A mentor can show you that, hey, there's this giant circle, there's all these things that you don't know. And I can show you how you can avoid these things, and I can show you how to solve the problems when you run into them. The smartest people realize that there is this invisible circle. They don't know exactly what exists or what lives in this invisible circle, but they know that there's a bunch of things that they don't know that they don't know. And I know this is psychologically a mind trip, and there's a lot to think about, and it goes really deep because that's how deep this situation is, and this is how much you need a mentor or someone to guide you. So if you think about it, let's say you want to learn how to market better, you want to learn how to do sales better, you want to learn how to create a better offer, you want to get better at health, you want to get better at working out, you want to lose more weight, whatever it is. If you hire somebody who shows you this blind spot that you have for every aspect of your life, how much further do you think that you would get compared to the person who thinks they know it all and tries to solve it themselves? Because their level of awareness is only this big. While if you're aware that all of this exists and you realize that you need help and you realize that there's people out here that can help you with this, how much quicker would you move? How much more money would you make? How much more time would you save? How much further along would you be? Because I guarantee you, the people who realize this exists, they'll hire somebody, and it's the cheat code because they'll learn all this stuff and solve all these problems before you even realize they exist. And while these people are trying to figure out how to solve this issue right here, the things that they don't know, or the things that they know they don't know, while the person who's hiring other people and getting help is solving all these bigger problems, they're gonna get so much further because they're gonna be on to the next thing. They're gonna be trying to solve the next portion of their life, the next problem in their business, while you're just trying to solve how to get it off the ground. So again, name an Olympic athlete that doesn't have a coach, doesn't have a mentor. It's completely stupid not to have one. So why do you feel like you can figure out something monumental yourself, like building an entire business, making millions of dollars? How are you gonna do that all by yourself when there's so many things that you don't know that the problem exists? So this is the literal shortcut. While everyone else is trying to solve this, you could be solving this by hiring a mentor. And I know a lot of people say, well, I can't afford a mentor. I can't afford to get one. You're the one who needs it the most if you cannot afford one, because if you could afford one, you'd already be in a financial position where you're good, right? You need one more than ever. You can't afford not to have one. And I'll explain why. So let's say it costs you $20,000 to hire a mentor to teach you how to grow your business and make 30K a month. That's 30K every single month that you're not making it because you don't realize and you don't know how to do it. So if you do that for an entire year, what's 30 grand times 12? That's how much money you're missing out every time. Saying that you can't afford a mentor that costs $20,000. I'm just throwing out numbers, by the way. But say you pay that $20,000 and then you learn how to make $30,000 every month after that. That's literally saving you money. You're making more money. You're making a wise decision to realize that there's this massive blind spot and you need somebody to help you fix it. The people that say they can't afford it need it more than anybody else. You have to find a way. You get scrappy. You sell things. You apply for loans. You borrow other people's money so that you can make it back, and then you can actually make that difference in your life, because truly you're the person that needs it the most. I only say this from experience because I've been the person who thought, was ignorant, and tried to solve all these problems when I didn't even realize all this existed. And as soon as I hired a mentor, he showed me that all these are problems. They're gonna come up. This is how you avoid them. This is how you fix it. It saved me so much time, because you can't fix something that you don't realize exists. So that's why a mentor is so important. I hope this video helps somebody out there and gives them a different perspective and a different belief. If you need a mentor and you want my help or anybody's, find a mentor. It doesn't matter if it's me, but if you do want my help, I'll leave a link down below so that you can book a call and we can see if I'd be a good fit to help you grow your creative education business. But regardless, I hope this video was helpful, and share this with a friend that you think needs this, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.